I am part of the technical coordination team of the Momentum project, and I work as Transport and Mobility Director at Nommon, a Spanish company.
What are emerging mobility solutions? And maybe you could provide some examples.
Mobility has always been a field prone to innovation. However, in the recent years, we have seen two trends that are making these innovations to emerge in a faster and in a more disruptive way. First, digitalization is enabling the access to shared vehicle fleets through our smartphones. Bike sharing, car sharing, ride sharing systems are being implemented across the world thanks to this. Second, vehicle automation is facilitating the way these fleets operate. For instance, many public transport systems will be operated on demand, as the demand-responsive transport concept demonstrates. Vehicle automation also enables the use of drones in urban mobility, which is a recent trend worth looking at least in the case of goods delivery. So as you can see, we have many examples of this.
So which of those emerging mobility solutions were the focus of the Momentum project?
Well, in the project, we focus in general on urban passenger mobility. These new solutions interact between each other and also with the traditional modes. And we want the tools and techniques developed in the project to support decision makers in the combined implementation of all these solutions. Hence, we don't want to focus on a specific mode. Rather, by having 4 case studies in the project, we're able to see all these modes in action and also identify the synergies between them.
You have asked external experts about emerging mobility solutions. What do they consider the most or the least significant?
Well, the evolution of these solutions is highly uncertain. However, if we want to improve our data analysis techniques and modeling tools, we need to envision the needs of the planner of the future. We gather expert opinion on the challenges that these solutions pose to transport planning tools and techniques, and we did it through a Delphi poll and a series of workshops. What were the results of this? Well, many required adaptations were put on the table. However, a common thought is that both data and models need to make a step forward, more disaggregated approaches. And this is key to capture the behavioral drivers that are behind the adoption and usage patterns of the new solutions.
How can cities prepare for emerging mobility solutions?
Well, the truth is that these adaptations are a challenge for planners. Transport research community is already developing tools and techniques that cover the aspects raised by the experts, but it is common to find barriers for the adoption of these new approaches. Projects such as Momentum aim at facilitating the use of the new methods through user-friendly decision support tools. In any case, it is clear that transport planning departments will still benefit from more resources and also newer skills, such as big data analysis.
We often hear that open access to data does help, but why is it so important?
Well, the priorities we have identified, as you can see, directly point to data availability. There is a paradox with these new mobility solutions. They are collecting an unparalleled amount of data, of valuable data for understanding the adoption and usage patterns of the services, and actually with higher quality than the data that can be collected in other modes, such as public transport or private cars. But at the same time, planners have a limited access to this data. Fortunately, more and more cities are moving towards a more proactive role in this sense, asking operators to securely share their data for planning purposes. And actually, the tools we are developing in the Momentum project will exploit this data to extract valuable insights for managing this solution.